3 tips that you really need to know while working within ManyChat. They deal with live chat, conditional flows, and downloading your survey data, plus a bonus tip, so make sure to stay till the end. We'll take a look at those now.
In number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number.
So we're in the ManyChat dashboard, and we're going to go over tip number 1, live chat. So what we're going to do is look down the left side menu. Over here, you'll find live chat. Within live chat, you'll see all the conversations that have been going on. Some of them are closed, some of them are at least done, some of them are open. So let's go to the open ones, and we'll click on myself here. And what I want to show you is you have an open conversation and you want to have this live chat with this subscriber. The last thing you want to do is get interrupted. So over here on the right, it says pause automation. So during the pause, a user receives no broadcast, cannot trigger any keywords, and default reply. Sequence messages are queued and sent after the pause has ended. So it's a great tool to allow you not to get interrupted during that live chat with your subscriber. All you have to do is click on the button and it'll add 30 minutes, start the timer, 30 minutes. If you want an hour, you can add a little bit more time and you can keep adding 30 minutes. That will delay, or actually will delay any of the sequences, but will not allow any broadcasts, any default replies, or any keywords to fire during your live chat, which is just awesome because you don't want that interruption going on. So if you click continue and you type in a question, let's say, do you need directions? And there you go. So you can have this conversation with the subscriber. And once you're done, all you have to do is go up here, click on the X, and the pause is taken off. And now they're back into the automation part of it, where if there was any sequences, they're sent out, they can receive the broadcast, they can trigger keywords and a default reply. So that's tip number 1. It can save you some aggravation while you're doing a live chat. It's a great feature. So on to tip number 2, conditional flows. We're back in the ManyChat dashboard. In here, we're going to look down the left-hand column again and go into flows. Now, you could be creating your flows here. It could be off your welcome message. It could be a couple different places. Right now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go into my test folder, and I have a flow named condition flow. We're going to start off with an empty message and just say, let's say there's an offer that we're sending them from Facebook ad into ManyChat, though we only want the subscriber to get the offer once. So what we're going to do is congrats. First name. Here is your offer. Click below. And we'll add a few emojis here. There we go. And then we're going to add a button and claim offer. Emoji there. There we go. So now what we're going to do is also, once they click on that claim offer, you can send them another message. You can do some things to send the offer to them. We're not going to get into that part. What we're going to do is we're going to perform an action. And that action is we're going to assign them a tag. And let's say got offer. And we're going to add that tag. So we have a new tag. I don't want to cancel there. So we got offer, and we're all set. So once they click the button to get the offer, one of the things is going to be is we're going to add a tag there. So the next step on the conditional flow is to add a condition. Now the great thing is since we have the flow builder, this has been just phenomenal because you can add this condition at the beginning. Basic builder, there wasn't obviously some of these cards to deal with, and it was a little more difficult to do with this flow builder. Is just awesome. You can move this condition up in front. Let's make this a little smaller. You can move it up in front, and in this condition, what we're going to do is going to say tag isn't got offer. Now let's do this. Let's go the positive way. Is offer. So they already have it. So tag is offer. So that means that they already have that. And what we're going to do is make it a little bigger. And we're going to move this over. So tag is got offer. No, they don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this message. And so they're going to get the offer. So they get it. What we're going to do here is we're going to add, actually go back in the condition. And if yes, they got the offer, we're going to send them a message. And we're going to go into that message and say, hey, Jeff, you already have this offer. Have this offer. Thanks. Look forward to seeing you. So we're going to send that message. Basically, I'm going to bring all this out in the light here. And get a little smaller. Get me out of the way there. We have the condition there. We have the message if they're already tagged. Have that message, and we have the action. So one of the key things right here now is we need to move this starting step up over here, which is just so cool. So now when this flow is fired, this is the first thing that's going to happen. It's going to check to see if I have that tag. If I don't, I'm going to get this. The second time through, I'm going to get this. So let's test that out. I'm going to publish it. I'm going to preview it. Should have it here. Congratulations, Jeff. Here is your offer. Click below. So we're going to claim the offer. Claim the offer. There we go. And we're going to go back in to here. We're going to go look at audience. I'll go look at myself. And I got offer. So I'm tagged. So we're going to go back out here. We're going to go back to flows. Go back to test. Conditional flow. We're going to edit so we can preview it again. We're going to run it again. It should fire off. It says, hey, Jeff, you already have this offer. Look forward to seeing you. So there you go. You can condition the flow up front so they only get it once. You can use this type of logic any place in your flows. So it doesn't have to be at the beginning, but I think it's a great way to really control those offers and control things so people only get them once. So that's the end of tip number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. So tip number 3 is download your survey data, or it could be a quick pre-qualification questions. Basically when you have a series of questions that you can actually download right into Excel. So let's get started here. We're going to go down to flow. We're going to go down to real estate buyers, the flow that I've been doing or testing out here. I'm testing out with myself. And we're in the published version of the flow, and we're in the flow builder. You need to be in there where all this data is, and you have data. Actually, if we go a little bigger here, you're going to see the data, the open rates, click-through rates. What I want to show you is here I have a list of questions that I ask. It's going to pre-qualifying the buyer. There's a purple little button here that shows up that says one answer. So you'll have, depends on how many people have gone through. You can click on that button, and there's a spreadsheet. It's going to show you the questions that you asked, the answers that they gave. You could do it in a different little formats, in the feed. You can do it in the spreadsheet mode. The great thing is you can export to CSV. And there it is. It's down here. Click on it. It's going to open up. And there you go. There is a spreadsheet of the answers that I have from my survey, pre-qualification questions, whatever it is that you're doing. Pretty nifty that you can actually export it. Now, I did do a previous video on getting data from ManyChat through Zapier into Google Sheets. I think there's two ways of looking at this. This is a quick down and dirty way of getting it out. If you have to keep updating it on a regular basis and have it in your hands of your customer, it's a little more cumbersome manually downloading it and sending it to them when it gets updated. So I think the automated way that in the previous video, if you want to go check that one out, that one actually takes the data through Zapier, puts it into Google Sheets, and you can continually put new data in there, automated, and you just have your client look at it. Here, it may be that you're doing ManyChat marketing, messenger marketing for your business, and it's just easier for you just to download it. You can just do it on a regular basis. It's a great feature. So you have a couple different ways of getting that data out. So I hope you enjoyed this tip number 3. So here we are with the bonus tip today. When potential subscribers come to your messenger marketing and they come in and they get to the messenger, there's a small little message that we can put up before they even become a subscriber. So let me show you. On this Facebook page, you have the send message. Now they may have to click on the send message. There may be a Facebook ad that they're sent to your messenger. When they click on that, there is a message that you can actually put out here before they even become a subscriber that says, like here, it says, "Hi, Jeff, thanks for getting in touch with us on Messenger. Please send us any questions you may have." And how you get that message out there is over here in ManyChat. When you're setting up your welcome message, those types of things, what you want to do is go into settings down here on the left-hand side, and it says greeting text. And so for this particular Facebook page, this is my test page, I have in here, "Hi," would be Jeff, type in or click get started below. So that is what they would see on this particular Facebook page, Everything Bot, when they would click on get message from my Facebook or my Facebook message button or send message button on my Facebook page or from an ad, those types of things. So you can customize this and really kind of start that relationship before they even become a subscriber. So I wanted to point that out. I think it's a great bonus tip. Just make sure that you fill that out so people can start that conversation with you. My message here is type in or click on the get started button. On some Androids, mine particular, sometimes I can clear everything out and test something again, and I don't get the get started button. So that's why I have a keyword set up for get started so they get the welcome message. So hopefully that helped you, this bonus tip, and let me know what you think. Well, that concludes our video for today about the 3 tips and bonus tip of features within ManyChat. Tip 1, we talked about live chat and how you can shut off the automation. Tip 2, we talked about conditional flow and how you can direct the flow even at the beginning of the flow. Tip 3, we talked about ManyChat data that you collect, let's say in a survey or pre-qualifying questions you can download right into Excel. And as a bonus tip, we talked about the greeting text that you can set up that people see when they come in the Messenger. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I'm more than happy to answer them. And as always, please like the video, share it across the world, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Down in the description, I do have an ultimate Facebook Messenger blueprint. It's free for the download. Just click the link, subscribe, and you can download it free. I hope you enjoy it. As always, Thank you for being here and have a great day.